This that gas, Lolo. Bring that shit back.
Dj Lolo, why you do that to me?
Let go. Something to get ass up. Then a motherfucker. Let go. Every day I get high, it's like stuff a cone, I just roll them like. Every day I get blowed, I'm like. I really get real stoned, I'm like. Every day I just vibe and get. Man, I'm really just high, I'm just. All day I just vibe and just. Really stoned, I'm really. Let go. Ripper smoking on some good, I ain't lying. She got me coughing hard, bringing tears in my eyes. Yeah, you know me, smoking until I'm choking. Walking our coffee house, niggas saying that I'm cold. And I ain't lying, cause they know a nigga on it. Just stop just to snatch something, weed got me hungry. On top of that, the weed got me on it. Stop by this bitch so she could jump on me. And after that, nigga, like, back to the smoking, back to the choking. Weed got me dumb, but a nigga stay focused. So don't try me. If you want pounds, combine, cause niggas stay buying. And I ain't lying, dude, I'm tripping off the greenery. Think I'm in the crib, I'm in a whole different scene. You niggas people, when I'm in the hood, just remember one thing. Smoking every day, I get high, it's like stuff a cone, I just roll them like. Every day I get blowed, I'm like. I really get real stoned, I'm like. Every day I just vibe and get. Man, I'm really just high, I'm just. All day I just vibe and just. Really stoned, I'm really. Bubba pussy, gorilla glue. That's what I be puffin'. Hide in the beach, stuck to the seat cushion. Even though I'm stuck, know I gotta keep pushing. Pink rosé, stuff the cone up with cookie. You tell that I'm high by the way my eyes looking. Stack my bread up, shit, I'm something like a book. And when I'm high, I go dumb in that pussy.
Let me know when you ready to go ahead and talk about it.
Every day I get high, it's like stuff a cone, I just roll them like. Every day I get blowed, I'm like. I really get real stoned, I'm like. Every day I just vibe and get. Man, I'm really just high, I'm just.
Ooh, DJ Lolo, why you do that to me?
Welcome back here. We in the Smokers Mancave. It's your boy DJ Lolo, and we got
here short dog.
You know what the fuck going on in
Ajuri.
And this is the Smokers Mancave. And we back here for another legendary episode. Just know we got some hot topics for your ass today. Some hot topics. Shout out to El Jefe the brand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The best shit smoking. So look, we got
gotta go to talk
What was y'all
about.
talking about just right now? It was some good shit.
Yeah. It got
Russell Simmons. We're going to
Man.
get on his ass in
That's
just
what
a
we're
second.
talking about
Just
Since
a
you was
second.
teaching me though, that's crazy thing because it's almost like I can only catch so much news. So,
So
go
put
ahead
us
and
on the
start
game
talking.
on the Russell Simmons.
Facts.
All right, Russell Simmons is not really on the run. I don't quote me. This is just what I'm saying in my mind. I feel like he is on the run because he had some allegations. I believe it was in 2017, and somebody came forward saying this happened, yada yada yada, or she came forward in 2018, and the event happened in 2017. So that was what's going on with that. And after that, a lot of people over the couple of years were coming out with same sexual rape allegations. Against Russell Simmons. So Russell Simmons got the fuck out of here and he went to Bali for a yoga retreat for peace and all that other
Tranquility,
stuff.
yeah.
But there is no extradition treaty between India and America. So if something does happen, he will not be sent back to America to face his charges because, they don't have to. And they're not going to because I'm sure they're making a lot of money out there off of Russell Simmons. His children don't like him. They say Happy Father's Day to their mother because they say he doesn't take care of them. He's mean to them. He yells at them. He's very aggressive. But he says that he's not aggressive.
That's crazy because it's like the only reason why it's crazy to me because I like Rev Run. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you think that same energy flows off on, the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, we a group of three right here. You know what I'm saying? And we all got the same energy. It's positive. So when you go ahead and you think of legendary people that had a group, you know what I'm saying, of three, and it's like, okay, well shit, Rev Run's energy is because on top of that, he was also on top of that into religion. So you automatically feel like the next person because you don't really know too much about Russell. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had a show and everything else, but
He was always quiet.
Yeah.
But any nigga that sit in the Indian style pose like that, you suspect. It's something wrong. I ain't gonna hold you. It's something wrong. We gotta get this nigga tested. Check his bank statements. That nigga been sending out some cash apps.
So continue. And so the thing that it was crazy to me because you was telling me that not only he has his allegations, but since he's on a run, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, how is a person with that much money on a run when it's like, okay, well, not to go ahead and deface the value of man, but enough money should be able to go ahead and be like, hey, I want you. You coming? No? Okay, I want you. It should, but like you said, we were talking about that.
Oh, and so it becomes a not so much of a because I have to rape girls. Of course, I'm going to get
Well,
it.
more
Becomes
it's like a more narcissistic thing.
yeah,
Right,
because
yeah.
you're not going to tell me no. Like I'm fucking Russell Simmons. Like on top of you probably gamed me up to get fucking right here. Okay, I probably had 3-4 bitches I was gonna bring, but you might have been the real prize, and you know what I'm saying. So I did that for you because I thought I was gonna get from you what I wanted, and then you get here and you gonna give me the okie doke, bitch. Like no. It's like, and I'm not saying that it's right, but I just feel like that's the mindset that they start getting because, of course, he doesn't have to. But once you're there, you're not going to tell me no regardless. And I think it's shown with all these allegations coming out with like R. Kelly and, all these
Well,
other
let's be
people.
honest. You gotta see one thing that I do want to understand this year, and we're gonna definitely address that is accountability.
Facts.
See, the thing is women gotta be accountable for their movements too.
Absolutely.
Because if you're in a fish tank and you know it's a shark tank, shark tank, and you put your pole in there and you catch a shark, you already knew
You knew it
what
was
you
a
was
shark,
getting
goddamn
into.
it.
It was
It's
in the
not
shark water.
always
It is always
the guy's fault.
when you deal with a
But
man
it's
with money.
not always the
and
woman's fault.
When you deal with a man with money, that's always going to be the problem. You know what I'm saying? If the man that doesn't have a wife and he doesn't have kids, that's going to always be the case.
I think Russell Simmons, one of these allegations was about 95, and I think he was with Kimora Lee around that time, and he married her. Even then, she was 17, he was about 35 when they married. And I'm not saying that's wrong, but if you have that kind of mindset, then you might kind of be like an R. Kelly type. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if he was out here posted up at the high schools and shit, and we knew Russell for being at the high schools,
But we didn't
in the
see him. We ain't
bands,
see
you know what
him.
I'm saying he got singing
like I
contracts
said, he was
for them.
quiet, he was smart, he's sneaky. People like that are calculated. That's why I don't want to. Sorry, no offense, Hope, because I don't know your business. But that's you don't really hear nothing about Jay-Z and his bullshit. Same for Diddy for a while. You didn't hear nothing about his shit until he let Cassie go. If Cassie wouldn't have said nothing, nobody would know anything about what Diddy had going on or anything. He low key. Never. Let me say that.
Well, let's be honest. That's not true because we had Danny DeCane and
we did.
The
we
Day
did
26 niggas come out and say, "Oh, it was just a big smoke and mirrors thing," and we went out there and he used us for
Who
all our
believed
talent
them?
and it never.
Who believed them?
Talking about, but it's the same thing with B2K. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that nobody believed them. It's almost like, okay, well, enough money, it can go ahead and be shoved underneath the rug.
Nobody cared until Cassie said something. Is the point? Like, and the same thing with B2K. Nobody really cared, unfortunately, about.
She just took it to the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like say for example, you already heard the same thing when you said Daddy and Kane. It's almost like she tried to go ahead and talk about Diddy, but the fact that we didn't pay attention to it because it's almost like I hear you. Even you don't even hear Farnsworth Bentley even talking down on Diddy. You know why? Because
he signed that paperwork.
There it go.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
And it's probably embarrassing to talk about the sexual things that you probably did
or saw.
I mean, job or saw or whatever is happening, and you don't want to admit that.
The difference from this is when a person's like, "Hey, I don't care about my career, my life, or anything else going on," because you got to think, Cassie ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So when it comes into like, all right, I got to make sure to protect my kids, my family, and everything else, they going to be paid regardless of all this.
Yeah, because her husband was like, bitch, you better go do this fucking shit if I'm going to marry you and have to deal with this embarrassment.
But it's almost like she has nothing in the future. So all her connections to anything is dead, other than for her to talk about the same subject over and over.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes into Daddy Kane, that when it came into it, it's almost like it's contract. You go ahead. They think they have a shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, do you want your future to be tarnished based off you going ahead and trying to show some information, or you just gonna go ahead and you gonna shit the fuck up?
I've actually seen that with the reality shows. More information comes out, like Jocelyn's Cabaret, like she be on there beating bitches up and stuff that happens, and they think they're gonna sue after that, but you sign this contract.
You fucked up.
And so they're
look at Blueface. He go ahead and do a Ninja Turtle and Street Fighter pose every time. And does anybody say, "Oh, hold on, you gotta take that nigga to jail"? No, because they know it is reality TV.
I want to know that if most women are against like domestic violence, why do they tune into
the Blueface?
Dangerous in Love with Krishan. Like, why do they enjoy seeing that? If it was something else, they would be like, "Oh my god!" And you know what I'm saying? Like, why is
crazy.
that?
I don't.
Well, you gotta put it into this perspective. Some people just like they look at that shit for entertainment. It's entertainment to them. Like, we don't got Bad Girls Club on the TV no more.
But they still condemn Chris Brown.
That's crazy.
But the thing is, Chris Brown, he did it in the era where the internet is out here, nigga. We know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the shit Ike was doing to Tina was on social media,
facts.
They would be handing Tina Turner roses everywhere the fuck she go.
Yeah.
And
R.I.P.
And you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you got to understand, people don't understand the dynamic of what's going on until it's happening to them. And when it happened, he just did it in a fucked up time. Social media and people's opinions really matter. And a lot of those people are now bosses and CEOs of the companies that we run today, and they know.
Free Chris Brown.
You know what I'm saying? And they still understand the situation.
He is locked up. He's locked up in this mental hell that everybody put him in all the time for some bullshit.
That nigga is not locked up. He's living the best
Rihanna's
life.
a fucking billionaire right now, okay? Living her best
That's
fucking
crazy.
life.
It's almost like
with
he can't
two
even
fucking
mention
kids,
the name, though.
and he
You know
can't
what I'm
do
saying?
So
nothing
you don't think Chris
life.
Brown got a Billy?
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
No, I'm gonna be real. I'm
he
not
makes
messing.
money off of him being him, and because he's a hustler, and because you're not gonna fucking stop him. But he is not making money off of the places and avenues he could or should be making money from, because they're still treating him like shit for no reason. Example, the NBA All-Star shit. And if that's happening, I can imagine how many under the rug things are happening to him. Like, I remember they stopped him from doing the BET Awards when Michael Jackson passed away because of that stupid ass bullshit. And who fucking better than Chris Brown to get on stage stage and pay homage to Michael Jackson.
That's true. That's
Y'all
true.
raped him of that for some stupid ass shit. No offense to Carrie Hilson because I love her, but she got on stage and did some stupid ass bullshit. It was probably last minute and it was lame as fuck. Chris Brown, even if it was last minute, he would have killed that shit. It would have been no problem.
True.
And
True.
I agree with that.
And y'all lame as fuck. But we know that the media is lame. We do.
That's why we the new media.
Period.
You know what the fuck going on? We in the Smokers
Already,
Man Cave.
already.
We about to pay some bills. We gonna come right back here and then talk about some more topics. Y'all stay tuned.
Yep.
You turn me on, turn me up, don't turn me down. Chop and shoot a whole 100 rounds for you. Fell in love the way I put it down. So she perform whenever I'm in town. When I'm in town, I'm in town, I'm in town. She hit my line, drop that thought it's going down. I'm in your city, babe, you know what time it is. You know how you get, so let your mama watch the kids. And she keep it playin', she ain't getting her feelings involved. She know who to call when it's growling out them drugs. She know how it go, I gotta get it on the road. So when I come in town, she make me feel like I'm at home. That's my best friend, but loving me's a dead end. I can't settle down hard to pretend, but my love for you won't never change. Rain, sleet, or snow, I'm on my way when I'm in your city, babe. Bills paid, card cash, kids good, everything overstood. Hold me down when I'm not around, I'm on the way up to take you out the hood. Ain't no penny pension. When you with me, I feel like the bank's extension. Pleasing you is like my only mission. You can tell by how I act when I'm up in it. Turn me up, don't turn me down. Chopper shoot a whole 100 rounds for you. Fell in love the way I put it down. So she perform whenever I'm in town. When I'm in town, I'm in town, I'm in town. She hit my line, drop that thought it's going down. Fell in love the way I put it down. So she perform whenever I'm in town. And you see the baby, you know what time it is. You know how you get, so let your mama watch the kids. Fell in love the way I put it down. So she perform whenever I'm in town. When I'm in town, I'm in town, I'm in town. She hit my line, drop that thought it's going down.
Yeah, y'all.
Ooh, DJ Lolo, why you do that to me?
Oh yeah, we back here at the Smokers Man Cave. You know what time it is. It's your boy DJ Lolo. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, because these are topics we got today are incredible.
Hey, already.
All I'm saying is my boy Short had sent me something the other day, and we was talking about it. You know, it was a little clip talking about, you know, how the school system and the prison system is kind of almost similar. And it comes down, like he showed me different examples of, you know, the lunch tray and the school buses and the way the schools are set up and the cafeterias and everything is just like jail. You know what I'm saying?
But we
Like,
don't notice. You know
but
what
it's
I'm saying?
like you don't pay attention to it until like it was just right there in my face. So I was like, whoa. It is. I mean, you know, we got to understand, like, especially in the black man's lifetime, you know, it really never really struck me until I started hanging around a lot of men, a lot of more black men, and we started having conversations, and then these niggas would have regular conversations about jail. You know what I'm saying? Like their time in jail and what was going on,
like that,
being
yeah.
locked up. Like, and I couldn't relate because I never really just spent time in jail. You know, thank
Gotcha,
God. You know
gotcha.
what I'm saying? Like, it was just a thing to where, you know, majority of, like, I'm 34, so a lot of people my age and a little bit older has at least did some time, if not
Yeah.
a year or two, 6 months.
That's a statistic, though.
Something in
That-
jail.
That's automatic.
I'm
It's
like,
either You said 30. You either been in jail or you got a kid.
So it's like, so when you show me the pictures and it almost looks similar, it's almost like school is training you for that. It's like, it's already putting you on game on what jail is going to be like. So why don't you just get in this routine of getting
There you
woke up
go.
at 4 in the morning and being up all day and having no privacy, and it's just,
Well, because it's all systematic and it benefits the country or the whoever runs
That's
the
wow.
country, and they make money because even like the jails and the prisons, they're like private. So a lot of these people make money off of people going to jail. Just like, they'll make money, get these schools get funded, you get these grants, and a lot of these schools don't have new school books or this, the teachers are underpaid, but all these grants are always getting, going places. There's always a fundraiser or something, but where does the money go? Just like every other organization, it doesn't go where it's supposed to go. And they want us to go to school so they can have us be workers at McDonald's or other places to help the country make the money. They don't want, if everybody was an entrepreneur, we would bankrupt this fucking country. That's why after COVID, economy
It
was
created
crazy.
entrepreneurs, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of people realized they didn't need their jobs, and that's why they thought COVID was gonna help because they was gonna control us. And then really,
Correct.
a lot of people said, "Fuck that." You know what I'm saying? You're
Fuck
not
that
gonna
stimulus,
control me.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna use that stimulus to go ahead and get something.
And they
else.
made something, and they was like, "Open this shit back up, cause we finna go bankrupt."
Yeah.
So it's crazy, when
But we're already bankrupt.
when we
America.
dive into that, we dive into the country and and how this
Society,
country's ran
man.
off money and how
Yeah.
how deep that shit gets, because like you gotta
It's
understand
sad, but it's the
Jeffrey
truth.
Epstein's wife, Ghislaine Maxwell, who the feds got right now. You know what I'm saying? Her father had a business. It was a media company, and the media company, he had people working for him for years,
Yeah.
and he ran off with their retirement money.
Yeah.
And you know where they found him?
In Bali.
They never found
Russell
him.
That's what I'm about to say. I was about to say I don't remember
They
them
never
found
found
them.
him.
So they acting like he ran off really, but they really killed him and took the money and blamed him. He was the fall guy
Yeah.
because they never found him. He
But
dead.
they said he had a big ass yacht, $300 million yacht, and they pulled up on that motherfucker and he wasn't on it. They never found this man. So like I said, we
dead.
talk about where the money at and where it's going and how it can get real behind that bread.
It can.
Yeah.
It can. I mean, like, not to go too much back on that subject, but you can tell, like, the fact of, you got free lunch, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody know Trey Lunch. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. It's going to cost that.
Oh, I got free lunch every day.
Yeah, you know what I'm
because
saying?
my mama didn't even have food stamps. I don't know how we qualified, but it's for some reason.
For some reason, it's because, you know why? Because it's like they knew you need a certain amount of kids that also go ahead and it's just funding. You don't qualify for all this funding to be,
Right.
into.
To get
So
it
you
from
saying
everything from the state.
So
but
realistically, you think the schools are getting money for real lavish lunches, but
Facts.
they serving that bullshit that they
Facts,
serving,
facts.
and they
Because you
get
got to
big
get
money
a cut
for it.
off of a cut. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Yeah.
almost like how all of a sudden you telling me I qualify for this, but I don't qualify for Section 8. You know what I'm saying,
So is that the reason why school lunch is so trash?
bruh?
Bruh,
But it
my son
depends
be
on
telling
what
me, my
school
son
you
be
go
telling me
to.
like dad, like I don't fuck with it.
I mean, but it's like, what do? It's either just like jail. You gonna eat or you gonna starve.
yeah.
That's
You know
the
what I'm saying?
thing.
And you gonna starve all the way from morning all the way to the
And my
evening.
kids be coming home ready
Hungry.
to fucking eat.
Yeah.
Ready
The thing
to
is,
eat.
and not even just school, but daycare the same thing, because like the daycare my kids go to, they should at least feed them one good ass meal. Like my
True.
kids, they get fed snacks and bullshit.
And it, to me, it's almost like, all right, what's the problem is the funding does never go into the right place. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's a business.
Yeah,
People make money off
correct,
of people
but
bringing their kids to the daycare.
just
Well,
like we
instead
already
of
touched
making
on
your
the topic.
salaries good, why don't you make sure that the kids is
It's
eating good
hard,
and you
man,
thrive
because
for them?
because it's not
a society.
it's not about the kids being good. It's about you making your money off of your
so,
business.
So okay, just to go ahead and pause this. That
Talk to
also touches the fact of child support. You know what I'm saying? Because when the money goes into this, it got to go into the pocket somehow. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, I know this amount is the child support, but you still need that other money. On one hand, it's a good thing. On the other, it's a bad thing. Meaning, you need money for toiletries.
I think that's kind of like open because you can always play the devil's advocate, especially with me being
That's usually why
a
the
person
government
without
does
kids.
that.
You always got to have your own rent money with or without these kids.
Facts, you do.
You got to pay your car note.
Facts
You got to
again.
pay your rent. You got to get your hair done, your nails, whether you have a baby or not. You have to pay for these things. So if you're
Say it louder
already
for the bitches in the back.
eventually making your own money, if you get extra money from somebody, that's just anything. Like if I'm making my own extra money, but when your taxes come in, right, that's just extra money. Woohoo! You know, like, and so it's just added to what you already have.
They just said, yo.
No, that's real.
But
You said it real talk.
I think people with, and they don't want to admit it, they calculate the child support as their
As
financial income. So
You're not
when it
supposed to.
doesn't
It's supposed to
come
be
in,
free money
yeah,
towards the child and whatever the child needs.
Yeah.
But it's the fact of our society, just like the government, obviously when the schools get the money, they go ahead and calculate that, like, okay, that's fine. This is our money, not the kids' money. Instead of kids going ahead and getting McDonald's, or just say, fuck it, let's say Chick-fil-A at they high school.
But then I think that just goes back to why are you doing what you're doing, and
To
like
save
that's why
money.
some people have a nonprofit and some people have a business. Some
Facts,
people
facts.
want to do this out of the kindness of their heart because it's right, and some people are opening this business because they want to profit off of it. So as a parent, you're not supposed to be profiting off your child.
You're not
You're
supposed
supposed to be doing this because it's your duty as a parent to take care of your child. And I think some people start seeing their child as an income resource instead of what they really are.
True.
I ain't gonna lie, she dropping some motherfucking juice bombs today. Boom, boom, boom.
I do got another one for you, man. You made us think real quick, so I got to make you think. All right,
Talk,
you know what I'm
talk,
saying?
talk.
All right, man, because you hit me with the five songs or whatnot. So, all right, we still in the time of culture, of cancel culture, all right? So every time we do the show, man, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try something. So, you know what I'm saying? So, name a show that you would go ahead and think that will be canceled now that you know goddamn well back then was played,
Ooh,
but
I
it
like
be canceled now. You know what I'm saying? So the one I would go ahead and
It's a
go
good one.
with, you couldn't go ahead and get down with these two shows now because they'd be like, cut it off, cut that shit off. It's gonna go ahead and be for me, Pee Wee Herman. You know what I'm saying?
Pee Wee Herman.
If you don't know who Pee Wee Herman is, unfortunately his show was, going good like Blue's Clues. And then all of a sudden they was like, oh, this nigga beating his meat in the movie theater?
Yeah.
Cut this nigga. Cut him
Yeah.
out. Cut him out.
Yeah,
Cut him out.
canceled.
Cut him out.
He would have been canceled.
Yeah.
You're right.
So like back then, not only just because the show was canceled, he wouldn't be able to be put in nothing. Don't get me
Right.
wrong, he wasn't humiliated like a person like Bill Cosby. Now,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And
Like Bill, like
Yeah.
they put
They
Bill
swept
on
that under
stage.
the rug for Pee Wee Herman.
bruh.
We all love Pee Wee Herman, okay?
And the last one for me is gonna be Animaniacs, if y'all remember that show.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Animaniacs. That was one of my shits too.
Bruh. But they started, to me, the reason why, because they were just like
Exposing.
Boondocks, exposing certain stuff at the wrong time. So it's like, if you put Animaniacs right now, it's almost like, yes, it'd be very monumental, but it was to be canceled based off the fact of like, all right, that shit ain't funny, bro. That ain't, you
Yeah.
can't. You can't, because it's like, look at Boondocks. Well, nobody has not explained why they have not put out another, season. You know what I'm saying? But they was spitting real facts. You know what I'm saying? So did Boondocks get canceled, or is it something else?
Right.
Well, we gotta understand it's like The Simpsons. You know what I'm saying?
That's another.
It's almost like.
But they keep going though.
It's like indirect programming.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Because like The Simpsons with all their predictions and stuff like that.
Scary.
Man,
But that's one of the longest running show. I think for, unfortunately, like black people, our shows get taken off.
Yeah, that's
stuff
anytime.
gets
That's
good,
anytime.
And it
It's
always
not just
gets-
black people, but it's any race that's actually on big programming. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that. You know what I'm saying? Like Asian shows, Like that, they had one on ABC. Obviously, it lasted for just that season and that season.
They rarely even let the Asian culture community even have their own shows. Unfortunately, like you said, they are. I remember I watched one. I think it was called Fresh Off the Boat. That was kind of funny.
There you go.
Yeah,
it was funny, but snip.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You're right.
So Lolo, what you got on your can't cancel TV show, bro?
As far as TV shows, I just knew I never really watched TV shows. I was like a Tim Allen Tool Time type guy.
Nah, even if you go ahead and go with a cartoon, man, like Street Sharks will be canceled.
Well,
what is
I
it?
would say
Street Sharks.
Street Sharks.
Now, see, you see how she said, "What is that?" Because the show got canceled, nigga.
That's funny.
You know what I'm saying? Another one that's a cartoon that they had to go ahead and be like, "Hey, man, that's too much. You're tripping." Was Ninja Turtles? They recreated Ninja Turtles about 7 times, all the way on Nickelodeon. So
that is so.
So
funny.
I would say, Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold, because of the bullying and shit.
yeah, and it football head.
Yeah, football head, and you know what I'm saying.
Helga stalking him.
Yeah, she's got a stalker, bitch.
It was an appropriate
But
stalker.
she's
she was.
aggressive stalker. The bitch
Yeah.
debo you and want to love you down at the same time.
Yeah, I love him. Like, you just went ahead and pushed this nigga in the dirt.
Oh, another one, Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh, nah, yeah, that's super canceled. That's because it was the same artwork from Ren and Stimpy. So, like,
Ren and Stimpy was another one.
that's like you're
Ren and Stimpy was that was my shit.
man, you're not.
I was watching that at late night cartoon network.
See, and that's the reason why there's no BET Uncut right
That's
there
funny.
because of y'all because of y'all.
So while we on this topic right now, talk about BET Uncut. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
That tip drill.
I ain't gonna lie.
Goddamn.
What was your favorite music video from BET
I know
Uncut?
one right now. God damn it. Where they did that at? Where they did?
Yeah, it must be and then it ain't jump bangs. I need that tip trim. I need that tip trim. I said, nigga, I watched that shit. I said just to see that ass in the tub, just watching the bubbles. But
I think 50 Cent
I said
did
it's about
one
60
too.
niggas in the
He
bathroom.
did.
Disco Inferno or something.
It was live. They was. You know, the champagne on the strip was live. But Tip
think
Drill
it
had
went
so
out.
much
There you go.
going on.
They was pouring champagne on the stripper booty and what?
Yes, yo,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if you missed that one, but it's the fact of
Those are the only two I can remember.
shit. No, cause like no, you know what I'm saying. BT Uncut came on like right after, you know, Street Flavor. You know what I'm saying. Street Flavor was you know one thing, and then you had BT Uncut.
Right.
It's almost like they were so open to everything. And I was like, well, shit, ain't no kid supposed to be up watching this at this time.
Right.
But the reason why I said Tip Drill, because it was like, okay, Nelly, where did this come from, bro?
He took it next level.
Yeah, he took it.
He did.
Yeah, that blueberry yum. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another. It's another one. That's another one. It's another one. It's another one. I want to. I ain't gonna lie, like they can't do that again. So I would say that's another show that got canceled.
I got that blueberry yum yum. Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, man. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, I had to do a battery switch. We about to go pay some bills real quick. We gonna come right back up. We gonna come right back and wrap it up with a few more, and then I'm gonna give you my motherfucking my show. What was the question?
Yo, when it came in, say that's that gas in the smoking
the
man
pressure.
cave
It's
got
the
this
420
pressure.
it's
You
the
know what I'm
420
saying?
delivery.
Yeah. The question is, go ahead and what show, TV show, will go ahead and be canceled now that came back? What that was back then?
I'm gonna have one too.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna get my shit right when we come back.
Already.
Make sure y'all tap in, man. This is burning. T-Flu and J Ladies dropping this month on the 30th. Y'all tap in.
Yeah, appreciate y'all joining in. You know, she said great topics. Already, goddamn it. Shit.
control over your happiness. Why do you act like you don't know what's happening? I'm leaving. I'm gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. It's not working. No. You're a burden. I'm gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. I'm gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. Falling in love with you was easy, but now it seems you change, baby. A shift in your emotions came to stay, and I don't wanna do this, but I have to. 'Cause I can't stick around and let you do this to me. I'm gone. Goodbye. Good riddance. I'm gone. Goodbye. Good riddance.
What up, what up, what up? We're back here at the Smokers Man Cave. It's your boy DJ Lolo. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. We got some interesting topics we bringing here to you today. One of the topics is
Go ahead and if you go ahead and take any type of show, TV show, cartoon, or just regular show, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? This is gonna be a segment, and I'm gonna go ahead and keep remembering about culture. You know, culture being canceled. You know what I'm saying? You know, my partners Ben told me to go ahead and start talking about this. But literally, you go ahead and take a show from back then that should be canceled now. Definitely.
okay. Well,
I'll go.
go.
I couldn't think of the name of the show, but it's Different Strokes. If you know Different Strokes, the two boys, I don't know why they adopted by the white man from Harlem. They come from Harlem. They moved to Manhattan or wherever it is.
Super canceled.
And he has to save them because their life is just horrible, and then him just being there is better. Or them being
Now, I'm
there
going to
is
be
better.
honest.
They
Another
sitting
one.
on this white man lap. They about 12, 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's just Different Strokes.
Yeah. I'm rocking with that.
I'm also going to go with Sex in the City.
Ooh. Now, Sex in the City was like real sex. Like, they had that on HBO. Like, that was HBO. Like, that's HBO.
They don't want these classy white women coming out talking about being hoes and stuff like that. They ain't going to want that now.
I don't know.
The
I don't
women's
know.
rights
I mean,
movement
like,
just
They like,
coming
what
out.
They got basketball wives now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See,
basketball.
I mean,
The
that
Real
is
Wives
true.
of Beverly Hills or something.
Instead of being on HBO back then, it'd probably be on Stars now.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
okay,
Like, I
okay,
can still
okay.
see, you know, Sex in the City still going ahead and being something because everybody wants to try to recreate Sex in the City, but for men, and it's impossible because
For men? Oh.
it's too hard. It's because
Now
Sex
that's
and the
Bill
City,
Bellamy.
No,
That's,
you know who did
that's
that?
Bill Bellamy. You got to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
Kevin Hart did that.
But that
He
was
did Real Husbands of
a
Hollywood.
but that's not the same thing.
But it was like that shit was
that's
whack.
funny.
I ain't
That
gonna
shit was
lie.
funny.
It was cool. I ain't gonna. I'm a TV buff. Well, I like all of them niggas
You
that was
had
on
Nelly
the show.
on there. You got to
JB
see.
Smooth. It was a lot.
Correct.
It was a
Robin
lot.
Thicke was on there.
But that's what I'm saying. You couldn't distinguish if it was real or if it was fake.
Thank you. That's
I would
different.
rather them do some shit on YouTube.
This
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's the reason why when it came in Sex and the City, it's almost like it was educational and it had a little bit of funny, but it's educational because on top of that, it's almost like this is something you can learn about a certain type of woman.
And the
Okay,
girl was
okay.
narrating.
Topic.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was. She was giving her perspective on a
I
lot of
hear
shit.
y'all.
Yes.
I like this.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see y'all.
Because you have somebody that actually has money and empowered and feels like I can't find nobody. What? When you in your mind like can't find nobody, definitely like but she had problems. Then you have different other perspectives of different women because it's their group that they you know what I'm saying. So to do that into the man perspective, husband of Hollywood. Well, I said it incorrectly, but
Real
regardless,
Husbands of Hollywood.
There I go. Was one of those things where it was too funny, and you're not getting the perspective from everybody. It's just Kevin Hart's perspective. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why that show it still would be going on. And then when it comes into it being going on right now, we want that. You know what I'm saying? Because every man wants to go ahead and see, okay, well, all right, how would this woman go ahead and act? We don't have that. That's the reason why Steve Harvey's book worked. And that's why the movie worked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for a man to go ahead and reverse it. We don't go ahead and have anything for y'all to go ahead and be like, this how all these
Because y'all
niggas
can't
act.
have everything we have.
No.
Some things are just for us.
Facts.
But that's the thing. That's the problem. Y'all got too much shit. Let us have some shit too.
Correct. Like, for example, not to make that a topic, I will move from it. But, like, if a guy don't have no car, no job, it's hard to go ahead and try to pick up women. Unfortunately.
Well, not only
I
that,
feel like it's
how are you picking them up if you ain't got a car?
Correct. But then if a woman have no car, no job.
That nigga must got a dick for an anchor.
No, but see, in life, I've learned it depends on the person.
But
The float of your flow, right? Because you have some women
I'm gonna be honest.
who are
Stop. Y'all never seen you drive your car and see a nigga at the bus stop and just pull over and
'Cause
say,
my-
look, baby,
Hey.
I know you probably just need a ride.
'Cause
I know
listen.
it's cool. You look good.
look good
You
in the
handsome.
motherfucker.
And I know you just need a ride.
This
the reason why
wait.
you haven't done that because the nigga might get in the car with you and cut you in little pieces.
But
and put you on the
look,
barbecue
but
pit.
that's the whole point. It's just like, my point is, some women are not at the bus stop. But yes, you might meet a nigga somewhere and you guys are talking and you realize and you find out this nigga is on the bus. Some bitches will still talk to this dude, okay?
Well, I mean, those
and
are
dude, you gonna pick up a bitch at the
circumstances.
bus stop because you got one thing on your mind and you looking at her booty. So this bitch could get in the car and chop your motherfucking ass up too. But you ain't
good.
even think about
She
that
good.
because you just think about
That's why
that
she don't
fat
get
ass.
picked up. That's why
And
she don't
women,
get
we
picked
are
up.
What
we're
are we at?
It's
Chili's?
the reason why
We
that
at
fat
Chili's.
ass is walking.
He didn't order the $2, teas. He didn't order the $2 teas. You got 3 of them in front of you. You know he ain't got no like big money.
I am not
And do you
going
know how
to.
many contacts this phone hold? And before you end up walking with that big booty somewhere, you can't call nobody on this motherfucker and be like, come pick me up.
I'm a different type of person, and the float of my flow is different.
No, but I'm saying, I'm just being honest.
A guy
This is,
can't do that.
I'm giving you a man's perspective on what we think about
These
when we
niggas
see
out
some
here
women.
be homeless, don't have nowhere to live, and they find somewhere. I forget what they call
nah.
these
It's
men,
called-
but they
it's
be on the
called-
street
Hell
and
nah.
they fuck with a bitch, so they not homeless no
Homosexuals.
more. Yeah,
Literally.
homeless sexuals.
Yeah, they have sex to
Yeah, so
to-
they not
to-
homeless.
Yeah.
So it's bitches out here who will let these homeless ass, broke ass niggas
Shout out
move
to
in
Wallow.
with them. And let them live with
I mean,
them.
you might be right.
'Cause some people and a lot of women just want somebody there. Like, it's funny. Like, it was
Y'all
a
are
question.
not picking up a guy that has no
Yeah,
job
that's she
and
tripping.
no vehicle.
I ain't gonna lie. See, the thing is, that's the problem with y'all women. See, right when the nigga had a conversation or wherever y'all sitting at, maybe y'all could be, well, I'm gonna give you a scenario. You at Popeyes, he happens to walk into Popeyes. He see you, hey, you looking good, beautiful, da 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 da.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I don't go eat
You
over
kind
here. This is my
of
first time.
handsome too. Oh well, hey, can you mind if I sit down and chop it up with you? Yeah, sure. I ain't doing that. I ain't got nothing going on. Bet. Now y'all sitting over there, y'all doing y'all chopper game or whatever, and he tell you, yeah, baby girl, I ain't really working right now. I'm just, in between, and
And she'd be like, great, you can come to my house. I'm going to take care of you. You're not going to cheat on me because, nigga, I fucking own you. You can do my laundry and you will be there when I fucking come home. And now I don't have to be
so
alone
are
and
you
I'm
saying
happy.
that bitches are literally that desperate?
Absolutely.
This
And
is
I'm not
coming
going to
from-
say.
Hey, this is not coming from a
No.
nigga. This is coming
And
from
I'm
her.
not gonna
She
say-
said this.
I'm not saying that it's desperate. I'm saying that everybody has what they like. And some women, yes, and I know women like
So
this.
you
like,
saying when
it-
you like what you like, you don't give a fuck? I guess I ain't
people
gonna lie.
love who they love.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it real. It's a time and a place for that. See, I went to TSU, and let's talk about it. I left high school, and then I went to college, and I ain't gonna lie. I met a lot of women, and through my time at college, and never once did we discuss finances and all. Cause we're in school, like everybody knows we're broke.
Different reason.
We ain't in the
different
careers.
age,
You know what I'm saying? So, during this process, there's understanding of, okay, he ain't got a job, but the nigga is in school and he got no kids and he do got this going on and that going on and he might be a club promoter or something. That's his lane. But if you are 30 and up,
Fuck no.
and you talking about you don't have no job, you don't have no car, and you homeless, and you talking to a woman and you're trying to woo this woman, I don't know how the fuck a woman would even sit down and let this nigga finish the conversation without saying, sir, save your time.
because
Thank
she
you.
just wants somebody that's going to be there.
Man.
I'm telling you.
Okay,
She just
I
wants
feel
somebody
that.
that's going to be
That's
there.
heavy.
I-
That's heavy.
Me and my mom had this conversation.
That's
She's like,
heavy.
she had a friend. She didn't care if he didn't have a job or not because she just was happy that because she didn't want him to cheat. My mom like, I don't give a fuck if he's cheating if this nigga is bringing home the cheddar. So bye, nigga. Go make the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you don't want your dude to cheat, but shit, are you making money or not? You gonna be, you staying home and
But why is that?
even though your broke nigga will still cheat on you. That's why this shit is stupid. The logic is dumb because even a broke nigga will cheat. But that's kind of the logic because some people are really like controlling like that. You don't want, you know what I'm saying? You ain't heard of a nigga who him and his girl sharing a cell phone? You ain't even heard of nobody doing that?
Never. I know a nigga that would carry around a broke phone before he shares a phone with
I
me.
done heard people, they share cell phones. It's that controlling.
That is true. That's true.
They don't got no phone. They sharing
Yeah,
a
this
phone.
my phone that's screen
Some
cracked and
people
shit.
are
I really
that
can't even charge this
controlling.
motherfucker, but it's mine.
They are.
Phone, though. Shit.
It's
I
mine.
trip. Yeah,
Jeez.
shit. I call him eventually. Shit.
Fucking right.
That shit don't work. He just carry your phone around. He need Wi-Fi for it. The shit don't work. He really use his girlphone when he get home.
That's crazy. I ain't go. Hey,
But whatever. Y'all
Put
can
in the
act like
comments down below. Have you ever shared a phone with a girlfriend? You and your girlfriend, y'all got one phone.
One phone.
Yeah, baby, we gonna get a phone together.
act like y'all know.
Like
act
it's a
like
house
you ain't never
phone.
heard of that shit.
I ain't never, bro.
Okay.
House phone for a cell phone,
Alright.
Never have I ever.
bro. To go ahead and put this out there, you know what I'm saying? We looking for fashion designers, you know what I'm saying? Hit y'all up, you know what I'm saying? After hit DJ Lolo up, or hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Good old 420 delivery. We're looking for fashion designers. We're putting a show together. So if you're a fashion designer, you know somebody.
Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Let's work, let's
we
collaborate.
working, you know what I'm saying? We putting the whole runway show together. So obviously, it's a lot of networking going on. So just be aware. If you go ahead and be like, you might want to go ahead and check some of our feeds and so some of the things we've already done. So
I'm saying the shows and the events crazy. So like I said,
Stupid.
tap in.
already.
This Thursday we gonna be at Barcodes. I don't know the exact date, but when this drop, I'll put the flyer up.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all come through, tap in. If you
Yeah,
ever in the
we
city,
at least
Houston,
every week, man.
And you
Friday.
gotta start somewhere. Stop making excuses. If you ain't really doing nothing at all or nothing better, you ain't booked to nothing else. You need to start somewhere and come out.
Facts.
Network.
Yeah, so
Start
the
somewhere.
networking is pretty strong there because
It
you
is.
need somebody for a video, boom. You want to perform, boom. You want more followers, boom. You know what I'm saying? it's so crazy between the radio station and you know what I'm saying. As far as like, oh man, I just need. I'm a smoker. All right, we got you. I'm a drinker. We got you. You want something to snack on? It's there. You know what I'm saying? The entertainment value. I want to take my girl out real quick. Don't go ahead and think just because it's on the one side that you can't go ahead and turn up on this side.
With
so,
the best
yeah, for
fucking
real.
DJ in town. I don't give a
already,
fuck.
already, you know
Best
what I'm saying?
DJ in Houston.
Even
know
though
what?
Name somebody better.
shit, he
Fuck
got a
with
trophy for it. Goddamn it.
Fuck with me.
Goddamn trophy for it.
Slave for that
Vibes
shit.
are all
saying?
there all the time.
I'll go ahead and give you some information. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna teach everybody
Wait.
about a good old. Oh,
Wait.
hold on.
Wait, we gonna next episode we're gonna do health and fitness.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna talk about a lot of that stuff.
Bet.
So make sure y'all stay tuned. This has been another great episode from DJ Lolo.
Short dog.
Ajari.
And you know what the fuck going on. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Make sure y'all stay tuned.